Alrighty, chat. I have returned. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry that was a minute. That was the most random 3 o'clock break I've ever had, y'all. Some lady beating the heck out of my door here at the house, and no, before anybody says it was not BMW lady, okay? It was definitely not her. All right, before anybody says it, I'll stop that one right now. Where's the other guy at? Oh, I guess they up here. Okay. Definitely was not her, okay? Don't get it twisted now. Some lady was looking for somebody that lives in my neighborhood, and I'm just like, not the house, but okay. Dang it, too fast. But anyway, hopefully everybody's having a good Tuesday. Welcome back. I'm gonna check my camera actually and make sure she left. For the record, we gotta make sure she left. Did they restarted him, didn't they? Oh, I guess not. Okay. I was thinking this guy had been restarted, but nope, looks like we're good. Okay, she has left. So she's looking for, there's a guy that lives in my neighborhood. Oh, dang it, John, I forgot to switch. There's a guy that lives in my neighborhood who is a tree trimmer. Okay. And that's who she was looking for. Apparently she had something to give the guy. I don't know. The lady was probably in her 70s, okay? 60s, 70s, I don't know. But she was looking for the tree trimmer guy that lives in my neighborhood. And she thought that our house was maybe the house that he lived in because we had trees cut down and there's like, you know, piles of wood chips in our front yard. Kind of piles, not really. But there's wood chips in our front yard. So she thought maybe this was the house that cuts down trees. And I'm like, that's not me, but okay. So. Oh my God, Scott. Scott. No. No, Scott, no, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Thank you. Absolutely not. No. You know what? I dang it, that would have been perfect. Be like, yeah, I cut down trees in Farm Sim. Railroads Online. Any game that needs trees cut down, I got you. No, I didn't tell her that. I just said, oh no. Once she said who she was looking for, the guy that lives in the neighborhood that cuts down trees, I was like, oh, of course. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He lives down there, hang a left, hang a right. Boom, there you go. Apparently, she related or something to somebody that lives across the way here, so I didn't know that. I've never seen the lady before in my life, so let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. So yeah. No, but I have a Trex mod you can borrow. I should have been like, yeah, come on in. We'll cut down some trees. Let's go play some Farm Sim. Hey, chat. This is my new friend. We're going to cut down some trees. No, not related to BMW girl. She pointed at some house across the way in my neighborhood, and she goes, yeah, I don't know if she's like her daughter maybe, but she said something about some lady being 94 in my neighborhood. I didn't know we had a 94-year-old living in my neighborhood, so learn something new every day, chat. Just saying. I think it's the lady that sells tomatoes. There's a lady in my neighborhood that's like known, like famous. She grows tomatoes and then has like a honor table basically out in front of her house, and you just like go get tomatoes and leave her some money for the tomatoes. She's been doing that my entire life. So hey, Trent 417, I took the straw hat off before I went in my house. So she got to see me with no hat. And then she called me hun. She goes, I'm sorry to bother you, hun. Sounds like, oh God, please leave now. Why did I just tell you, chat? Why did I just tell you that she called me hun? Why did I tell you that? Now, oh God, I just messed up. Chat, what are we planting in field 19? 19. What are we planting in 19? We gonna put wheat back in there, probably. Right? We're probably gonna go back with wheat, right? Which means we need to fertilize it, right? Sugar beets. Just beat it. Just beat it. I was wondering if I should set up pumps and hoses real quick and go fertilize that field. Right? That's what I'm thinking, chat. Plant bacon for bacon bits. I do like bacon. Why are we blocked? Why is everything blocked? Oh, they're caught on each other. They're caught on the they're not caught on each other. Once we get past these outside rounds, this is gonna get so much better, chat. Just saying. Outside rounds suck on course play. Especially with a baler. I mean, they're not great. Let's put it that way. But we'll get it. We got this figured out. We got this, chat. One more corner and then they're done. And we're done with the corners. Oh, see, actually what it is it's the bale in the back of the baler. And they have to back up. Well, that's an object that's blocking them, so they don't like it. And you can't get mad at it. It's fine. One neighbor's daughter and another's... Actually, you know what? I wonder if she does have any grandkids. That 94-year-old. Never know. Never know, chat. Never know. Just gonna run this manually for a minute. I mean, she thought I was nice. She called me hun, so, you know. Grand. Never know. Okay, where's this guy's next pass that he needs to go to? He's gonna finish there. I don't actually know where he needs to go. To be honest. To be honest, I don't know. Let's see where he goes. I want him just to turn right and go, but he's not gonna. Here comes somebody to steal bales. Who is this? Steal my bales, Dave. That sounds wrong. Oh, he's got this though. Watch. Once he gets the bales off of there, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, I can actually back up now. There's nothing blocking me. Hey, look at that. Hey, boo boo." You know, just like that. Now, after this, they shouldn't have to back up anymore. At least that's the hope. Because if they back up, then this is where we have problems. So, hopefully we don't have to back up anymore. Alright, so these guys should be good to go for the next 20 minutes baling. I guess we can run pumps and hoses here too, I guess. Alright, well, I'm gonna set that up, I think, right? I don't know. What do you think, chat? Just do a little pumps and hoses, fertilizing? Yay or nay, chat? What do you guys think? What do y'all think? We have slurry, so it's not a big deal there. We have the poo. Just have to run some of it now. That's not bad. Not a big deal. Send it. All right. Do it. I mean, it takes time, but that's okay. We'll probably end up just doing one field. We'll do the other field with like liquid or pellets or something. Something like that. We still have to bale the straw too, so we actually have some time to kill right now, kind of, you know. Actually, I don't know if I can use this on the straw. I should be able to. That's kind of ooey, but you know, it's okay. By the time I get everything set up, we might be able just to go do the grass field and then let the Well, we can't bail the other field, unfortunately, though. I mean, we could, but we'd have to set that up. It'd be a whole thing. Since we manually harvested or GPS harvested. Okay, are they good now? It's going back up the field. That's good, right? We'll check on them one last time, and then hopefully they're fine after this. Hopefully. Oh yeah, they're doing their job. Let's go. All right, so we're going to use our grass field right here as our base of operation here a little bit. Just a little bit. We need a tractor. I need a tractor. Front 3-point hitch. Hopefully with little ground speed. Looks like the 7810 is going to be the tractor for the job. Just saying. The tractor for the job. I grab the hose reels. Now, I actually don't need all the hose for this because we don't have to go that far. I probably will end up just running all of it out anyway because why not? Maybe this isn't the tractor for the job. Let's try to put that on the front first, huh? Let's try that. Okay, that's not gonna work. I need a bigger tractor. I need another 8R. Okay, this'll work. I think I can manage this. Just absolutely no back weight right now, but that's okay. It's still on the ground, so we're doing okay. Need some fluid in my tires, chat. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. There we go. Front tires are barely on the ground right now. I think we need to unload the back reel first. We have to balance this as we unload. Oh, poor 7810. I think it's overloaded. Tires are awful squishy too. That's okay though. It happens. Poor 7810. Just a bit overloaded. That's okay. Oh, goodness me. Alright, so first thing's going to be a section of red. Red, because we have these kind of color-coded. Really just the ends. So if you notice, we have red on the small reel. There's actually 2 pieces of red hose there on the small reel. And basically those are for... those are to go to the pump and then to the applicator. Is what those are for, so that's what that's for. Rats. No such thing. Oh, it's got plenty of power. It just doesn't have any weight. We got this though. We're fine. All right. Since this is what's gonna go right to the pump, I'll kind of just make loops right here. Seems to work out fairly well. The thing I'm trying not to do is to drop the hose in the long grass, which is exactly what I did. But at least it's easy to see. Load that, put that reel up. Is that not? Hold on. Why can't we? I don't want to attach. Just want to like, there you go, drop it. Drop it like it's hot. That's all I wanted to do. Here we go. All right. So we're going to do the rest of our joints in the grass field, I think. Because we'll be able to see. We'll be able to see what's going on. So yes, we will run over our hose with our applicator. It's fine. Realism, what's that? Out the window, chat. But it makes it life a lot easier to be able to see everything if you have it in, you know, on gravel or in a field that's been mowed or grass that's been mowed in general or something like that. It just makes life so much easier to do exactly what we're doing here. So yeah, makes life so much easier. And we probably need to unload one from the front reel now because we're getting a little front heavy here. There you go. There we go. It's so much better now that I have the stream deck hooked up for this. You notice I am hitting the wrong buttons occasionally. It's not the wrong buttons, just the wrong order. Occasionally, because I don't know if the reel's in like pickup mode or drop mode, so sometimes I toggle the reel just to see what it is. But it does work out overall. Works out fairly well having the stream deck hooked up for this. It's pretty nice. I guess I could actually drop 2 hoses at once if I wanted to. That would be kind of funny, actually. Drop one off the front, one off the back at the same time. All right, I think we'll drop another one off the back. Right. And we stretch out some more. Might get a little front heavy now, but that's okay. And this is a decent tractor other than the weight issues. Big thing is I have speed, and that is nice. Which I don't know that you would necessarily unroll this at 26 miles an hour in real life, but hey, whatever floats your boat. High speed unrolling, y'all. Let's go. Like I said before, though, I don't need all of this hose, but I'm going to go ahead and stretch it all out. Because why not? Fun. All right. This will be our last long hose here. And we'll just have one more done right after that. I like how the hose gets like like a snake. I don't like snakes, but I like it. Just because it goes back and forth on the reel. Kind of funny looking. But it works. It works quite well. I think Dave's been hooking up hoses for me, which is awesome. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. One step I don't have to do. It's awesome. All right, or John. John's been doing it too, it looks like, so. Perfect. Last little piece here to unwind. It's kind of back heavy right now, honestly. Just one. Okay. They just ran a plate on somebody on the scanner that expired in July of 22. Sir? Plate's expired. From Independence, Kansas as well. Independent. Okay, so now we need this tractor. Unfold, switch back to the front part. Gotta go find the red hose. Thanks for the help, guys. Appreciate y'all. Right, everything looks like it's hooked up. That's awesome. All right, we'll hit that button there, and then we will go find another tractor. I kind of need all the tractors for this process. It's a bit of a process. Pretty awesome. Once you get it going, it's pretty darn cool. Now, actually, if we were really smart, we would have set up... No, we don't have auto drive here. Probably should set up auto drive to haul slurry. At some point. That is absolutely tucked in there. Who the... How is that parked in there? That had to be manhandled, right? That's crazy. Probably should set up auto drive to run slurry, but not a huge deal. I'll probably only need, I'll probably use a few tanks. We'll see. With our tanks hauling 120, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I like the pumps just idling right now. I mean, the Zamboni. Because that's really what it looks like, is the darn Zamboni. Which is kind of amusing, but hey, it's a good pump. It pumps really far. Seems to work well for us as well. So I'm not complaining about it. I like it. I like it. Right. Adam, what's going on, man? It is going great. How are you? How are you? The Poo Bony. Yes. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, it's the Poo Zamboni. Where's that? Right up there. Okay. There we go. Ambush Bomb, hello. Hey, I did see, by the way. Glad you like the hat. I did see the lilacs. Lilacs. They looked awesome. Very different. I've never seen any like that before. That was cool. It was definitely cool. Rocks, I've seen that on YouTube, yeah. It's kind of cool. That button. Something's not hooked up. Okay. All right. We gotta find what's not hooked up, chat. That's definitely hooked up. All right. Where does blue meet gray? That's hooked up. That's definitely hooked up. Orange and yellow should be here somewhere. Oh boy. Oh boy. Image Prime, we are, oh, that's not hooked up right there. Okay, I found it. I'm currently setting up pumps and hoses. I'm going to be doing some fertilizing today. So that's what I'm, currently working on here, trying to get this going. And I should... There we go. We have pump. Okay, so now we need some... Need some slurry down here. Go ahead and use the fast truck. Although, I think all of our tanks have dollies on them right now, so let's take that off. Gotta find the tank first. And it definitely have dollies. Do those have rear hitches by chance? It'd be so nice if we could daisy chain. Can we daisy chain those? That would be amazing if we could. Where do those show up? Where are those? That tanker? Wait a minute now. That one holds... Oh, that's only 100,000. Never mind. I say the other one holds 120, so... I just don't know where they show up. No, there's no option for that. That would be awesome. That would be awesome if we could, but we can't, so that's fine. Look at Dave coming in here and making it happen. Look at Dave. Appreciate you, Dave. If you want to bring the other one down with tractor, that's fine too. All good either way. Oh, he's probably still working on bales. Who am I kidding? Alright. Chad, it's like I think something and then either John or Dave's just there to make it happen. You know, it's like, it's incredible. Incredible. Thank you, Dave. All right, this trailer looks a little goofy on this truck. It's okay. That's okay, though. Right. We'll run to the field. Heck yeah. So the cool thing is all we have to do is set this right here. We just have to set this here and hit empty. And now it'll keep the pump full. No matter what. So that's cool. Now, I know these first couple of passes are going to be very strange, chat. Because I'm going to be driving over my hose. And I know you wouldn't actually do this in real life, but it was either I lay the hose out on the road or I lay it in the tall grass or in the mowed grass, and I'm not about to lay it in the tall grass because then you can't see it back for nothing. So might as well just lay it on the, or do it in the cut grass here. So I know it's weird, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's go. And I need to shift my line over a little bit, I guess. Normally I don't shift lines, but y'all know that we only have one applicator, so this is fine. Alright, and we are fertilizing, chat, just like that. Now we still might need to bring it up a little bit with other fertilizer, but that's fine. Because, you know, you only put down so much, of course, with this. Turn to auto. I can crank it up, but, you know, we don't want to go over, we don't want to over fertilize, so we'll just leave it set on the auto setting and it'll be fine. Yeah, first two passes are going to be weird. After that, we'll be good. It'll look normal, and then we'll probably jump the road over here and go to 19 eventually. 19 does need to get baled still, so there's that. But I think the guys are done here, basically. Horseplay's just about done baling this field, so there it is. Now they're both done. That wasn't bad at all. Was not bad at all. And the guys got most of the bales picked up already, I would think. Where are we at on grass now? 3.7 million. Wow. Wow, after I hauled all that earlier too. Pretty good. Now, I will be able to keep going until the tanker's empty and the pump is empty. Then I'll have to go get more in the thingy doofer. We can, Dave. I typically don't really like to rake on courseplay, but we can. What rake do we have? We have just that little guy, right? We have this crone one that rakes it off to one side. So that's no good. We can get the Kloss one. I mean, we can definitely do that if you want to, Dave. Yeah, that's fine. We can definitely make it happen. I'm down. I'm down to do it if you guys want to. You can bail 19. I mean, you can. I don't care if either way we do it, honestly. Or you know what? Honestly, here, just let me grab the baler tractors. Because you got to remember, this is not a normal baler, right? This is not a normal baler. This baler has a width to it. Now, would this be the most efficient thing ever? No. But it's probably better than raking. Raking on courseplay is not the strat, if you ask me. So, not the strat. It does work, but it doesn't work well. It works, but not super well. What's normal anyway? I have no idea, Chuck. So this is the way we can do this. 2, fine. 2, that's fine. We want to do our centers first, though. Centers first. Yeah, betcha. Eggs are going to the bakery, I want to say. Dave, bakery. I do believe bakery. Oh, it's going to bail it sideways, too. Whatever. So that'll just, you know, do its thing. Wait. Okay, yeah, first. Okay. Like I said, not the most efficient thing we've ever done, but it's okay. We got other stuff to do. We all have stuff to do, so it's all good. The only thing you can never grasp is setting up courseplay. I would be more than happy to walk you through it, but I'd like you can't get courseplay to work at all, or what's the strat? Just setting up a general like courseplay setting or courseplay course. I would be more than happy to walk you through it. To be honest, we do it all the time here, guys. All the time. Walk people through it all the time. All right, so they're going to do their centers first this time, and then they'll do the outside rounds. And yes, they're bailing going east-west, and yes, we harvested north-south, but with the magic of this baler, it doesn't really matter. Is it the most efficient thing ever? No, it's going to take 30 minutes to do this field. That's fine. But it shouldn't leave any skippers. At least that's the hope. As long as this guy turns around up here without any issue, which he is, and then who cares? And he'll come back and do that. That'll be part of the outside pass there. So, all right, that is underway. Back to my manure spreading here. But yeah, if you need help with courseplay, I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have or show you. Just if that's what it is, you just need help just setting it up. Just let me know what the issue is, and I'd be happy to address it. You betcha. Because honestly, with courseplay, I think what intimidates a lot of people is there's a lot of settings, but you don't really have to mess with most of them. You really don't. You only have to mess with with a few. You don't have to mess with all of them. So I think that's what spooks people about Courseplay. They open it up and they're like, oh my goodness, there's so much stuff here. You don't have to mess with most of it. So it's not as bad as it could be. Not as bad. But I can grab a cultivator or something and show you if that's what you're interested in. If you want to see it, we can run through a quick Courseplay tutorial. You betcha. Just let me know. Let me know. Till then, I'm just going to spread some slurry. Spread some slurry on my field. That's what I'm going to do. Which Courseplay doesn't like this, by the way. I was messing with this the other day. Oh, now it's going to do it. The other day it was set and it's working with it like 0.1 meter and it wouldn't change. So I was like, oh, I guess I can't do that, but all right. That's okay.
Twistian just subscribed.
Thanks for subbing up. Do appreciate it. Welcome up to the Plow team. Show it on the applicator if I like. I can, yeah, actually, so I can keep moving. True. True. Trent, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, so Courseplay, right? Most of the time, I'm going to tell it to start at the first waypoint. That's usually the best bet. We're going to open this up here, and most of the time your width is going to be fine. You don't have to touch that. If you're just starting out with Courseplay, multi-tool is going to be 1. You're not going to need to mess with that. You will want some headlands. You will definitely want some headlands. That's basically how many times he's going to go around the field before he does the center of the field. Okay? You usually want to change your corners to sharp. If you don't care, just leave him alone. It just depends on how much you are okay with him missing in the corners. If you put him on sharp, he'll miss the least. If he's on round, he'll miss a lot. It doesn't matter what it is. Combine, cedar, or like anything. It doesn't matter. And then honestly, the rest of these settings you don't really want to mess with. There is an advanced setting that you can turn on. So you get this setting here, and I like to change that to longest edge, because if you're doing the longest edge of the field, that means you're, in theory, doing the field in the most efficient way possible. I'll show you how to turn that setting on so you can even see that. That's fine. That's it. You don't need to mess with anything else. And just like that, we have a Courseplay course for this spreader. I'm not going to use it because I'm going to do this myself. I could definitely Courseplay this though, but I'm not going to. And then you would just hit start, and he'll drive to his first waypoint, and away he'll go. To turn that setting on so you can see it, I believe it's right here, or this one. What's it called? Yeah, right there. It's the second one. Yep. You turn that on, and then you can see like your setting for the longest edge. But again, you don't have to do that. That just makes it so you don't do the field in like weird 45s or anything strange like that. Just get nice long straight rows is what that ensures. So yeah, you know what? I need to run an end row here. I desperately need an end row. I don't want to do an end row because it's going to mess up my hose, but I desperately need an end row or 2 here. So let's do it. But that's basically Courseplay at a very simple setup. As you get more advanced into it, obviously you can run multiple tools. You can all kinds of fun, fancy things, but you don't have to do that. So let me know if that made sense. If it didn't, cool, that's fine. If it did, I can, or if it didn't, I can run through it again for you. Try to slow down too. I appreciate it. Not a problem. Try it. If you don't get it, if you can't get it to work, always come back and ask. I don't know everything about Courseplay, but I will definitely share the knowledge that I do have, you know. Same thing with auto drive. I don't know everything about it, but I will definitely try to help you guys out as much as I possibly can, you know. Definitely will try to help you out. What did you miss? We were just talking about Courseplay. Okay. I mean, let's put it this way. If I can figure it out, I think anybody can. And honestly, courseplay in 22 is the easiest courseplay to use. Like, they've worked a lot on making it user-friendly. I will say, though, you know, like I always say, there's a lot of settings in there. And I know that kind of trips up people, but you don't have to mess with them. That's the whole thing. There's a lot to it, but you don't have to mess with it. It's pretty nice, you know? It is pretty darn nice. Wow. I'll allow it, because, yeah, why not? It's funny. The hose will get out of the field here in just a second. It should. It'll be fine here in a minute, Obex. It should be okay here in a second. I am currently spreading manure, slurry. I'm fertilizing a field right now through this drag line, it's called. I'm not answering that question, by the way. Auto driving snow runner, that'd be cool. There's that song coming in, popping in my head now. It's the TikTok one. Or it's on TikTok, I know, but... Guys, family-friendly stream, okay? Keep your mind out of the gutter. I know it's hard, but, like... you gotta try once in a while. Oh, man. But, yeah, we are currently drag-line applicating slurry on a grass field. There's a field across the road that is currently being baled. We'll be over in that one next. Got some slurry to applicate today, so, or apply, whatever. Yep. Keep it family friendly. Let's go, chat. I got all in my name. You know that song? Couldn't be further from the truth about my life. But anyway, that's okay. I'm over here like I wish, you know, but I don't. Words are hard, Chuck. Yes, words are hard. You are applying some slurry. Just saying. Auto mod. You betcha. Oh, we can get rid of that course. Okay, we don't need it. I wonder how full my tanker is over there. Wonder how full that is. It'll turn off at some point and I'll have to go get more. It's okay. Spreading the poo. Hey, it's better than tuberculosis, right? Yep, so this is part of the Pumps and Hoses DLC. Came out back, came out a while ago. But 43%, okay. Oh, is it up there? It is up there, isn't it? Maybe not, actually. Anyway, this is the Pumps and Hoses DLC that came out a while ago. It is a separate DLC. It does cost money outside of like the season passes. But they updated it a while back, so it actually kind of works now. Back when it first came out, especially on multiplayer servers, it basically didn't work at all. And I was very happy when they updated it, because this is cool. You know, you don't see this every day on Farm Sim, so like, right? It's kind of cool. A straw hat with my face. Oh my god, no. No, Sean, no. No. Okay, John, I would appreciate it, yes. Very much, thank you. Yeah, so the pumps and hoses. Yep, never seen it. It works great now. Before it would lift the back of the tractor off the ground and it'd do all this weird stuff. And some of that was a conflict with auto drive, but as you can tell now, yeah. Hello from Spain. Emilio, what's going on? So the limit on the tether is going to be based on your pump. So in our application right now, we have the Poo Zamboni here, and this will pump 2,500 meters. Okay, same thing with the small one, and then you go to like this pump only does 1,500 meters. This one does 700 meters. This one does 1,000. That's actually not bad. This one does 300. That's all the pumps. So we went straight to the big boy, you know. We're not messing around. We're not messing around, so. Hello from your parents' basement. Hello. Owen, what's up? How are you? I don't know why that cracks me up. Okay. Anyway, so that's the limiting factor of the hose. And then when you come in here, you can buy 100 meters, 200, 300, 400, or 500 meter hoses in multiple colors, which is cool. So we've actually got stuff. We kind of have it color coded in a way. So we have a short section of red for like behind the pump, and then, or at the pump, and then at the applicator. And then, we have every hose is a different color than in the center. So that way, if there's a problem, we can say like, oh, between yellow and green, or actually we don't have green because green blends in with grass too well. So like we could say between yellow and orange, there's a problem, or yellow and blue, or orange and blue, or whatever. So it's kind of cool. But the DLC has all kinds of stuff to it. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Let's see, everything from here, which we don't actually use that generator, but that's fine. You don't actually have to. But different hose reels to reel up your hose. This is a reel that actually has a little capacity you could put on the front of your tractor, which is kind of interesting. I don't run it, but that's okay. Here's just like a bare bones pump, right? That's it. Which is kind of interesting. And a bigger pump with a little capacity. This is like a field bin with capacity, and it's a pump as well. Tow behind pump with a little capacity. But to me, if you're going to do it, just get the big pump. No. So, okay, the pump has its own engine. Okay, the pump has its own 400 horsepower, at least this pump. And then this is the, think of this as like a backpack almost. You put this on your tractor first. And then we're using this applicator. This only requires 70 horsepower. So 70 horsepower is nothing. I love it on this 2-track personally, because you can turn so tight at the end of the pass and just zip and just go, you know. And I tend to just leave it down so my speed's controlled and everything, you know. In real life, I would think they would use more horsepower than 70, but thanks for the follow there. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? And then there's more stuff too. There's different applicators. So like the applicator we're using doesn't cultivate, but like this one here will actually cultivate. So this has like disc blades. So it's gonna open up the soil. It's only 9 meters. We're at 12 meters. So a little bit smaller, but if you need to work your field at the same time, well then, hey, 2 birds with 1 stone, you know? So yeah. So kind of cool, you know? Yeah, I think yeah, you would use more horsepower than it says, but that's okay. And then if we come back in here, there's other, what else is there? That's pretty much it. Just different applicators. Like I said, this one is going to cultivate. This one does not. That just has like straight blades, like knives almost. And then like this one here, this one goes straight on the tractor. You don't have to have a separate, but I think that one is going to cultivate as well. So kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. But the cool thing is I'm able just to drive. A little wheat contract in 16. Is that a test plot, John? 17. Boom, welcome back. Oh, I didn't mean to borrow the items. Why did I just do that? You don't need to borrow the items. That's fine. I got both those, John. Record. Don't know why I borrowed. We have everything. Obex, so what they do is they have the hose reels, like on the tractor over there. That's how they get it from field to field. They unhook it all and wind it up. You betcha. You betcha. So I believe, so technically that pump has a water pump that we put on it. And I believe you would flush it out with water first. So, you know, get any clogs out or anything. And then you would just wind it up on the hose reels. And then drive to the next field and unwind it all again. Now, in this application for us right now, I'm not going to wind it up to cross the road. I'm just going to drive across the road and set it up and just keep fertilizing, you know? That's what I'm going to do when I get there. Oh, this is definitely more efficient. Yes. That's why I was so excited when they announced this DLC and then so let down when it came out and it was a piece of garbage. And it's so much better now that they've updated it. They added that pump that we have. They added that with the update. And they actually made it, you know, kind of work. So there's that. Little finagling sometimes to get it to work. And I will say, if you're running like auto drive, if you're running auto drive and your help menu looks like that with a bunch of auto drive stuff, it's kind of annoying in a way. So I actually have my Stream Deck set up. So I have all my buttons for pumps and hoses on my Stream Deck. Because the help menu in this game is kind of like hot garbage. Even just normal, you know? So, 7,500 pigs. Holy cow, that's a lot. So it's kind of nice to have this, what's it called? The Stream Deck set up with all the buttons. So I don't have to even really use the keyboard for pumps and hoses. Yeah, auto drive kind of does. Yeah. But just in general, the help menu is kind of potato, so. Even without auto drive, it's still kind of like hot garbage, if you ask me. I still say it needs a help menu like Construction Sim. It's really that's what it needs. Here comes, I believe, John with another tank of poo for me. And he'll hit the button, and I'll just keep on trucking. Keep on trucking, and that's the nice part about this. The fertilizing tractor basically never stops. And if you think about using like a big tow behind tank, that's fine, but you constantly have to go refill the thing. Hell, you just don't. I mean, yeah, you're gonna run a semi or whatever with a tank on it. That's fine. But, you know, this is really good for multiplayer. Let's put it that way. Or if you, you know, we set it up the other day. I was running the pumps and hoses in like 7 and 15. And I think 1 and 8. I had the pump sitting up here by the cows. Now there is a glitch in multiplayer still where if you put it by the cows and you like fill out the cows, it doesn't actually take any manure from the cows, but it keeps you full. So it's basically an infinite, you know, manure glitch there. So we don't do that, but you can set it right at your cow barn. Once you hit R, it'll keep itself full and keep pumping to you at the same time, which is pretty awesome if you think about it. So that even if you're in single player, as long as you have manure in that pit or whatever, or you could even use one of the tanks, one of the you know, the pits like that, are the ones with pumps and hoses. You know, you could totally put this out there, 3.6 million, and fill that bad boy up and just go run the applicator forever if you wanted to, you know. So even in single player, this is definitely useful. I like the DLC now that they fixed it and they made it work. I like it. It's a little slow, I will say, you know, fertilizing, it's a little slow, but this is also a pretty good sized field, so it's okay. And I could course play this if I wanted to as well. It didn't have any. Oh, Obex, I don't know then. He probably just yanked it across there. Sometimes crop will kind of take damage and come back up, you know? Like, I know when we rolled our ride down the first time, that when we rolled our ride down and it looked flat, and we went back like 3 days later and all of it was stood back up. Like, you couldn't even tell that you drove out there at all. It was completely fine. So sometimes it'll just like come back from that. Because even where he drove them, it'll come back eventually. Maybe not quite as tall and stuff, but like it'll be there. I bet you. We're not quite half done with this field, but we're getting there. Balers, I think, are on their outside passes now over in 19, so that's good. Which means 19's about baled. That's not a bad thing. The only thing I don't know is, can you hit? You can hire this. Oh, but he doesn't like it. He stops. Okay. All right. I was wondering. I'm like, does that work? I wasn't sure if that actually worked or not. So, not so much. Now I know. Won't hire it. All right. That's good. That is good. Getting it done, chat. Union won't allow it. Pretty much. Oh, Alex, he must have had a hover tractor then. I don't know. Magic? Yes, that barn has a basement. Which actually, there's like a map of the map. Yeah, there's like a map of Elm Creek in the basement. It's kind of cool looking. But yes, it definitely has a basement, and it definitely leaves a big hole in the ground. Yes, it definitely does. You betcha. It leaves quite a crater, actually. The house will leave a little bit of a hole too. If you, oh, I must be out of poo. Must be out of poo, chat. Must be out. Back up a little bit here and forward. And go see what's up with our poo supply. Oh, we're not out. Don't know what happened. Like we ran out, but we didn't. We can't leave skippers. Oh, see, now it's showing up on my menu down here, by the way. When I open my help menu, the capacity of the trailer is now showing up. The other day, that wouldn't do that for me when I was in here by myself doing this. But now it is, so that's nice. Yeah, actually, on Elm Creek, both of those barns will leave holes in the ground. Which one did you sell? The red one or like the old like wooden barn? Because the red one leaves a huge crater in the ground. The other one definitely leaves a hole in the ground too, because it has the pits where you can walk underneath your equipment to like change oil. Oh, nice that. Okay, yeah, they both leave a hole in the ground. The red one's even worse. Yeah. The red one's worse because it's kind of on a hillside too, so it's really hard to fix, honestly. Yep, this is Four Lakes by Stevie. Yeah, betcha. Yeah, betcha. But yeah, it's hard to fix where the red one is for sure. Oh, Chuck, I would love to have a pit for oil changes. Just on everything we have with the farm, it would be so nice. It'd be so nice. We should put one inside of our shed at the farm. Oh man, an oil changing pit would be so nice. There's actually a company, Chuck, I think it's out of Australia. But they sell a system to go into a pit. An oil changing pit. That basically acts as a man lift. Okay, so you can walk on the thing. It'll hold like 5,000 pounds or something, and you have like a remote in your pocket, right? And you walk out on the lift, and say your truck's over like part of it, you know, and you walk over onto the other part, and then you hit the button, and the whole thing just goes down. Okay, so think about this. If you're trying to work on something, but you need to be up a little bit from where like the normal pit floor is, you can just hit the button and like go up inside of stuff, you know, or like just get at that right height, or, you know, maybe somebody working on something is just kind of short, or somebody's taller, you know, you can customize the height of the pit like as you see fit, which is really cool. The Iowa Farmer, I think is his name on YouTube. He knows a guy that has one, and he's made a couple videos about it, and it is so stinking cool. I hate to hear what it costs, because it works off hydraulics and then like cables on pulleys, and it's so cool. I'm like, man, if I was putting up a shop and putting up a big shop like that, and I had the money to do that, I would totally do that. And then, you know, if you have like a heavy part, you just put it down there with you or whatever, you know. It was like, that's so cool. And it had like air hookups for air tools and like electric for power tools and lights. And I was like, this is so cool. So cool. But, you know, I'm sure it's spendy as well. And it was almost like a scissor lift basically, but like bar the pit. It was awesome. It was very cool. Those guys look like they're about done. They're cruising around the outside of that field at they must be done as fast as they're driving right now. They're probably just driving around to get to their stop point. Not sure. Meanwhile, field 17 is almost gone. All rats. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Oh, that's awesome, Buddha. Yeah. Sent him to 17. Oh, okay. Awesome. 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 Pneumatic creeper though. That's pretty cool. I've never heard of that, Buddha, but that's awesome. It makes sense. The neck, when you're laying on a creeper, or laying on the ground working on something, the first thing that goes is your neck. You betcha. Every time I do, I'm like, can I have a pillow? I need a pillow. Where's the guy? I need a my pillow. Underneath a tractor, you know. That's what I need in my life. Or something like that. Alrighty. Back and forth, y'all. Back and forth. Okay, I was wondering, Dave. I'm like, man, they're driving awful fast for bailing. That's fine. Oh, they might have an issue here, though. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't want to do that. And I might make it through here. We'll see. Make it through. Squeeze right past, bud. Just turn this around and park it on the other side here. Not a big deal. Should not have put my pump in the street, but the hose is easier to find that way. So yeah. Not accepted, huh? Alright. Oakley dokley. And we're back to spreading just fine. Alright. I would really like to get 2 of these rigs eventually. Because it is a little slow. But if you had 2 of these out here running, it would just speed the whole world up, you know? It'd be cool if we could run 2 off 1 pump, but that doesn't work, unfortunately. That would be pretty awesome. But there's no hose splitter. And the one downside, it hits the realism for me. There's a couple things. One, the hose likes to fall through the ground. And it likes to float all at the same time. It's kind of floating right there a little bit. Based on the hills. But the other one is that, like, that semi that's there. There doesn't have to be a hose from the semi to the pump. It's just Bluetooth. And last time I checked, you can't really transfer manure slurry over Bluetooth, you know? So that doesn't really work. So unfortunately, it's kind of weird, but it is what it is. Do I know the name of the auto load mod? Like the curtain side semi that we have? Is that what you're talking about? Actually, it's all part of the same pack, I think. I think it's all part of the same pack. It's just auto load trailers. It's in the mod hub. I don't know the name. Oh, teleporter. Ew. Definitely realism at its finest, Plugger, you betcha. It's this pack right here. That's the trailer pack that we have. That has all of them that we use. We use the little flatbeds for bales. We use the curtain side for pallets, and yeah. Don't want to load bales by hand. No, I don't either. So for Star Trek farming, who's wearing the red coat? The red shirt? I feel sorry for that guy. Must be that guy driving a Case IH, huh? Beam me up, Scotsman. Or wait, Scotty. However he says it. Beam me up. Where's that stuff selling, by the way? Oh, down here. Okay. I was like, I don't know where you all are going with that, but you're going somewhere. Let's go. Arson, where's the wreck? Oh, wow, Rocks. Just wow. Wow. I think the trolls that, like, get banned, they're the ones wearing the red coat, actually. Sorry, it's not working. Oh, beat me up, Scotty. It's not working, sorry. But Scotty! Alright, that's not a skipper. I don't know what happened there. It's not my fault, okay? Not my fault, chat. How about that? Not my fault. I mean, okay, Sean. Okay, bye. Quit. Hey, kid, Oh, Infinity, yeah. Taco Bell, right? Troy with his Taco Bell, right? That's what it really is. Oh, man. Time for some water, chat. I mean, more water. Fill up my cup, you know. Never enough water. Some high quality H2O, chat. You don't even need to buy it. You just, well, you technically are buying it. When you go to the tap in your house, you're technically buying that. But that's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, man. Looking. So it's a lot of back and forth, you know? But it's not a bad thing. Just a lot. Back and forth. Okay. That's... Chat, we may not do that other field. We will see. We will have to see if we can get that far. This is pumps and hoses is cool, but it's a little time consuming, you know. Carson, welcome back. Hi, back. I'm Carson. Wait, you're Carson. Me. Never mind. That's. Yeah, we'll see if about that other field. We may just, you know, pellet spread it or. Honestly, we need to just wait till we plant it if we're going to do any other fertilizer besides this, or maybe solid manure. We do have solid manure as well. We actually ran out last night, though. I was kind of shocked that we ran out last night. That was very surprising, to be honest. But we have more now since we fast timed. Does it show up in here? I think it does. Yeah, 400. Oh, that's actually not that much. We have 1.5 mil slurry still, so we have plenty of that. 103,000 lime. Let's go. A fair bit. I thought for a second that said 1,000,000 stones, and I was like, wait a minute. What have we been plowing? That would be a lot. Like they're getting 17 done. Our manure supply is dwindling. Almost out of poo. That's okay. We can always go get more. So we have like 1.5 million in storage. That's just at that one cow barn too. We don't have any anywhere else. Of course. I was thinking about putting a slurry pit in somewhere. And then we just put the pump by it. Like one of those big ones that holds like 3 mil, you know? That would be nice. That would be nice. You can always order stuff. Wow. Wow. Holy cow, this. Have you ever seen where they like it's a big garage, obviously they're working on like fire trucks, let's say. And they just like raise fire trucks up in the air, like you can walk underneath them. I'm just like, I would not trust that. Nope, that's not for me. I would not trust that. I don't want any part of that. No, thank you. Nope. Nope. I don't want any, like, that much weight above my head just kind of terrifies me. I mean, a pit would be better, because obviously that's like, I would feel safe in there, but like, to put that much weight up on jacks, no, thank you. I know they're made for it, but I don't care. I don't care. Even like a 2-post lift and like a regular shop for like a car or whatever, I don't want any part of that. Want any part of it, chat. Should never walk under it, right? Yep. Although I did walk under the loader bucket on the tractor when it was up in the air the other day, and I was like, I shouldn't do this, but I totally did. Twice. 3 times. But yeah. Trust the earth more than some lift, right, Chuck? Yep. The German engineering works. True. True. Alright, let's get back on this pass here, and we'll pull the kink out of our hose here in a second. I know it looks kind of strange. Oh, hey, I got a full trailer of manure again. Amazing how that keeps happening, chat. What are you doing? I don't think it likes going over ground I've already done. That's what it is. Thing was taking off like a dang old rocket ship. Y'all see that? Dang, Bobby. Yeah, we'll fix the hose here in a second because it'll come to me here. So be good. That is the one downside drawback of this whole pumps and hoses thing is it's a little slow. But that's really, to me, that's kind of it. I might be over applying nitrogen too, but yeah, that's okay. It's grass. It'll be fine. Our environmental scores are junk on this map anyway, so why not just keep it going junk, right? I don't know why our environmental score is so bad on here. But it is. Yeah, actually, we're getting some of them better, but still like 70%. What's that for? Nitrogen. It doesn't make sense to me. There we go. 100%. Heck yeah. At least we have 1 good field, 2 good fields. 2. I don't know. Kind of weird if you ask me. Kind of weird. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome on in. So Carson, they're working up on field 16 and 17. I don't know if they need a hand up there. Maybe another combine, knock it out. I don't really know what all they got going up there for the record. Not totally sure. They're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing, and we're just working. They're helping me with my thing because they keep running slurry to me, so pretty awesome. Pretty darn awesome. I'm just hoping to get this field done. We're getting there. We're almost done. Almost done. I'm only going to do this one. Bale pickup. That's what they need is bale pickup. Okay. All right. Can he run a baler? Yeah, Carson can run anything. He's a skilled operator. Carson is a skilled operator. I trained him myself. Or wait, did I? If I did, I did a bad job. Oh, goodness. Or something like that. But yeah, you can run all kinds of stuff. Right now, I think he's just standing at a pump. Sitting in the truck, maybe? Not sure. Oh, let's see. We got the orange hose kind of curved out this way now, which means we got the yellow one pretty well stretched out. Bit of red. So we've got plenty of extra hose for this map. Or for this field. But that's okay. I'd rather have too much than... The problem is when you start running out, you'll just pull the hose right off the pump. Then it stops working, obviously. Wow. I mean, if I taught him, yeah, it makes sense, right? Makes perfect sense if I taught him. Drive way too fast, crash into everything, flip tractors, flip semis, whatever you gotta do. Just make it happen. Just make it happen. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? But that's alright. Yeah, I'm telling you, if we had 2 of these, though. You put the pumps just so that, like, you know, hopefully they could both pull out the same tanker. And you just get it done. I think that'd be pretty sick, actually. I don't know how well it would work, but that would be cool. That would be really cool. Making content, yes. You betcha. Wait, you ordered one of these hats for your dad, Chuck? No way. Does it have the American flag too? Oh man, that's funny. Yes, let's go, Chuck. I love it. I wear it all the time outside. I do. I don't care what the neighbors think of me. I don't wear it while mowing because I do wear like over ear hearing protection. I wear earplugs and over ears. I double up. Because why not, you know? But if I'm going out, like, you know, here soon we'll have pumpkin planting season. I'll be wearing my straw hat the whole time doing that. Anything outside the farm, I always wear a straw hat. A lot of times I don't wear a hat when I'm in the shed though, which is like shocking because Zach was at the farm a couple weeks ago and I didn't have a hat on because I'd been welding. I just took my head off and I had the helmet on, I think, still when he got there, maybe, or I don't remember. But anyway, he kind of looked at me like sideways when he first saw me. And then he probably realized that was rude and he quit doing it. So it was kind of funny. So there's a few people that get to see me without a hat, but not a lot. For good reason, okay? Which Trent showed Bear the clip of me where I wasn't wearing a hat. And Bear just goes, I understand why John wears a hat now. And I was like, that's rude. That's rude. Absolutely not, Carson. No. No. Do not. But like, I can't help that I'm bald, like, or balding, or whatever you want to call it. It's just me. I can't do anything about it. So what does it matter, you know? Like, what's it matter? 2 hats. Oh man, it happens. It happens. I can't control that. My genetics say that I'm not supposed to have hair on top of my head, okay? Wow. No, I think it's my nose, Casey, honestly. The amount of when I hit like 33, 34, man, it's just like nose hairs, you know? It's like, God, can we just not? Can we just not? I'm going to have to invest in a nose hair trimmer one of these days, you know? Like, it's going to be a thing. I don't want it to be, but it's going to have to. And that's enough talking about my nose hairs. You're welcome, chat. You're welcome. But it's a thing. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back after last night. Hope I answered all your questions like you hoped or wanted to. Exactly, Fisher Chris. I'll probably end up at some point just like shaving my head on a regular basis, you know? That's too much work for me. So like basically what I do is I just let it grow until I can't stand it and then I just cut it all off. So that's usually what I do. But like first time he keeps his head shaved, I mean he was very, very balding. Most of the men in my family, especially on mom's side, are bald, or at least have like what I would call the male pattern baldness, you know? I mean, nothing I can do about it, you know? Just saying. Wow, Scott. Just wow. But there's nothing I can do about it, so it is what it is, you know? That's pretty much the way I look at it. Yeah. I'm not gonna go, like, you know, get a hair transplant or anything, so it's fine. It's fine. Why is that? Okay. Automod hates everything. Okay. Exactly, Fisher Chris, yeah. I just get lazy with it. It'll get like 6 inches long and I'm like, God, I ain't got my hair. Over the winter, I don't really care as much, you know? But in the summer, I can't stand having long hair. It's like, I just need to chop this off. All of it, all of it, all of it. It's too hot at the farm, and then like with the wind, and you can't see, it's getting in your eyes, and just chop it all off and be done with it. Just saying. Same thing with the beard. If the beard gets too long in the summer, it annoys me. Not because of the heat, just it's just too much. Can't take it. Don't want it. Can't stand it. So yeah. But in the winter, again, I don't care how long the beard gets. It's all about how much I'm outside. And the beard starts blowing and hitting you in the eye, it's like, all right, I'm done. That's too much. You know? It's just too much. I need to chop it off. So, yeah. But usually I just get kind of lazy with it and, like, don't take care of it. And then I take care of it. And then everybody's like, where'd your headphones go? And I'm like, I cut my hair. And they're like, no, you don't have headphones on. Oh, wait. Other way around. This is the Pumps and Hoses DLC, Fisher Chris. So the applicator, the hose, the pump over there, it's all part of the Pumps and Hoses DLC. And it finally works. They updated it. Oh, it's been a little while since they updated it, but it actually works now. Which is pretty darn awesome. Yeah, it didn't like the Neanderthal people. It didn't like Neanderthal. For some reason. I don't know why. Okay, but why? What? Why what? Why what? Can't just say, but why? Why what? Use the hoses. The big thing is, I don't have to stop. You know? I don't have to stop. I can just keep on driving. Good to know. Well, it's an allowed term now, because I allowed it. So basically, the way you would do this, ideally, the way you would do this, is you would put your pump up here at your cow barn. Right? And then just run the hose out into your field and then go. I've got my pump sitting over here right now. So we are running a semi down here, but our semi holds 120,000 liters. And our pump has capacity as well, because it's like a holding bin. So as long as somebody else in the map is paying attention, which they've been doing a great job. As long as they're paying attention, they're keeping the truck full, and I haven't stopped this entire time. Ha. Ha. I dug. Maybe. I don't know. But basically, it's a much more efficient way to go about this whole applying slurry. Yes, the width is not great, but the fact that I haven't had to stop to refill this entire time of this field, it's great. There's that too, yeah. Especially in real life, Fisher Chris. This makes all the sense in the world. Yep. Yeah, and yeah, like Fisher Chris said though, in real life, it really has a big benefit of not having to take the heavy tanks on the field. So there is actually a mod for center pivots. I haven't messed with it. I don't know if it works on servers, but there is a mod for that. But I mean, this is just a different way to apply slurry. You know, that's what it is. Just a different way, and I think it's really cool. You know, I've got, we can put up to 2,500 meters of hose on that pump. So think about how far I can go with that. I could go far. Like, if I set it up right, I was fertilizing from the cow barns here. I was fertilizing all 7, 15, and 1 and 8. I could probably go farther. I know I could. I just you gotta set the hose up just in the right way, though. Welcome in, y'all. How's it going? I mean, pretty much, yeah, a different way to play with poo. Exactly. That's getting a little silly here. So, I mean, that's really what it is, yeah. But it's cool. I think it's really cool. Action is an issue, yes. Carson, what up? Oh my God, Carson, no. Carson. What emote did you take away to get rid of that? Oh my goodness, Carson. It's a follow. Oh my God. Hey, chat, we have a new emote. It's in your follower emotes. Well, howdy. Oh, man. Thank you, Carson. No wonder you said you were busy. I'm like, you're just sitting there. You're not busy. But okay, bud. I like it. That's funny. That's funny. Is it very fun to haul stuff in this? Oh, that's actually my hat too. Carson actually took a screenshot. It is fun to haul stuff in this game, yeah. You betcha. It definitely is. Oh, God. Good job, Carson. Apparently, we're just going to make it the most used emote ever. Like, while we're at it, right? Why not? Hey, at least it covers up the dent, you know? At least it covers up the dent. Oh, man. That's funny. All right, Carson, that tank is empty, but I don't know if I'm going to need another tank for the record. But we can always sell whatever's left if you do. That's fine. If you fill it up, that's fine. Oh, with the party parrots. Let's go. Partying, yeah. I got one more round on this field, chat, and then we done. One more round. Take another one down. Wait.